Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this Monday morning episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And today we have a really neat topic to talk about. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be talking about this topic because it really wasn't an interest to me. But then I saw something and it sparked my curiosity. So let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, Alice. Alice sees me. Okay, good morning, Alice. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning, Robin. I'm sorry that you had to go. And maybe you can come back if you see that we are live. Good morning, Miguel. Good morning, Patty. Let's see who else is here or who was here. Let's see, because we had some chat going on this morning. And that was really nice. I always love it when that happens. Let's take a look, see how far back I can go. Okay, that's as far back as I can go. So that's good. It's good to see everyone. And so this morning, first, let's find out what the temperature is where you're at. And let's see, swipe to unlock. Okay, where I'm at, it is 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly cloudy today. Let's see. Is it going to rain any today? All day it says 0% precipitation. So no rain today. Yesterday we got a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but it says no rain today. So that's good. That is good. And I have, hey, Patty Barker, good to see you. And okay, Miguel is listening while getting laundry together to take to the laundromat. Awesome. So I've got my coffee mug here in my pug mug. So this is a mug that my sweet sister-in-law gave me a long time ago, and I make sure that I keep it safe. Wouldn't want anything to happen to my favorite mug. My favorite coffee mug. Yes. So, what is the temperature like where you are? Miguel says 33 right now in my part of Texas with a bright sun. High is 53. That's good. Now, I think that there was some snow happening somewhere in our friend world. And and we also got some good news from Awanda. She came through surgery well, and she is currently in a rehab to get her strength, and then she is scheduled to come home on Friday. So next week we may be able to chat with her when she comes home. So that is awesome. So glad about that, and so that is wonderful. Wonderful news. So let's take a look here. And all right. I have my little Rosie next to me. I am currently on the couch. Hey, Kathy Handel. Good to see you. 23 in Illinois. Ooh. Thank you, Naomi. And that is nice and cold. Good morning, Alice. Good morning. It's good to see you. We are talking about the weather. What is the weather like where you're at? Looks like maybe Alice had some here we go. Happy Monday. I had to read that a couple times because it says Gabby Monday, but now I figured out what you meant. You meant Happy Monday. I'm like, what in the world is Gabby Monday? Oh, I thought it was like a little secret message from me to you, Nikki. Oh, goodness. Good morning, Lydia. It's good to see you. 6 degrees where you're at. Oh, my goodness. That is nice and chilly. Chilly, chilly. I hope you stay warm. Stay warm. And so let's take a look. What is it's Monday and you can't type. Yes, well, it's Monday and apparently I can't get up on time. So, but what's new? Yeah, sometimes I get up early and I had my alarm set and I did not hear that last alarm. The 7:50 alarm. I did not hear it. So, I don't know what happened. What happened? Uh, I had a 7 o'clock and I got up and I thought, oh, I just need a little bit more. And I knew I had my 7:50 alarm set. Slept right through it. Didn't even hear it. Yeah. So, all right. Who wants to see what this episode is going to be all about? So, first of all, show of hands, how many have made a temperature blanket before? Not me. Not me. In fact, I was not interested in even making a temperature blanket because it just seemed too much. I don't know. Alice, you're so cute. And you warned me that you might sleep in. Yeah, that didn't happen, I'm sure. And so let's see. There we go. So anyway, the oh, you have planned to. Okay. So Nikki says she's planned to make a temperature blanket. Um, I've never even been interested in a temperature blanket. I It just seemed like so much work, like a whole year of work, right? And that's because, you were working that as the year progressed, right? Well, when you set your alarm, unless you hit the snooze. Oh, yes. Yes, Alice. Alice gets up when she sets the alarm, but if she hits the snooze, then she's not okay. Well, I must not have even heard this one, so I don't even know. So, Alice is up there singing. I just saw that, Alice. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. Kathy's never made one. Okay, so I have actually, like I said, I've never really wanted to because I always thought that you had to do it in the year that you were in. Well, guess what? You don't. I'm sorry, I'm moving you a little bit. And you don't, because there is a wonderful website that will give you the weather history, but there's more. So I'm going to share it with you, okay? I also, good morning, Tara. Good morning. Good morning. We are talking about temperature blankets this morning. Hey, Robin, good morning. It's good to see you. Good to see you. And
Hi, Robin.
oh, Mom says hi. Did you hear her, Robin? And so I'm in the living room today, and because I didn't want to go down on the porch today. So it's weird because when I look to my left, it looks like I'm looking to the right. But anyway, um, there we go. So there's a website that I want to share with you. It's one that I just found last night. And my mind was blown because you can choose any year. You can choose most locations. The little town where my boys were born is not on their on their weather map. They don't have sufficient data. So I just went to the, well, I just kept going out until I found one where there was sufficient data. So, I mean, it was close enough, right? Just because I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see. Anyway, it's really incredible, and I'm going to share it with you. Tara says, I haven't attempted to make a temp blanket yet. I'm not consistent enough, right? Okay, and Robin did. Robin made a temperature blanket. That's awesome. That's awesome. And oh, you were going to do a memory pillow. Nice. Nice. And Naomi hasn't. And come on now, lay down. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. And so I don't do the temperature blanket. I'm going to make a rainbow blanket. Okay. That's nice, Lydia. Let's see. Right. It would make a really nice present for the year that that person was born, whoever you choose, right? So let us, now I did put the link in the description box below for this website. So if you don't remember it, it's okay. Go to the link and it will give you the information, but let's do this together. And let's go over. So for those of you who've been in commercial land, welcome. I just want to welcome you again. Oh, no, you didn't make a blanket. You heard my mom. Okay, good. I'm glad you heard her. But you didn't make a blanket. Okay, so let's see. Let's share the screen. And let's see. There we go. Okay, here we go. So this website is temperature-blanket.com. Oh, he can't do that. There we go. Temperature-blanket.com. Now, you can choose at the top Celsius or Fahrenheit. You can choose a lot of things on this website. Weather data plus art. Get historical weather data, choose yarn colors, and visualize your crochet or knitting project. And it also has a little link here for what is a temperature blanket. And let's click on that for a second, see what they have. I didn't click on that. Error. Okay. Here we go. All right. So they don't want to tell us. Okay, that's okay. We know what it is. I was just wondering what they had to say. So it says step 1 of 3, pick a location and choose from when you want historical weather data. Okay, so let's enter a place. So here's this, and I'm going to enter Baltimore, Maryland, United States, because look at all those Baltimores they have. They even have one in Ontario. Oh, goodness. They have a Baltimore, Tennessee, a Baltimore, Ohio. That is funny. A Baltimore, Vermont. There's a lot of Baltimores out there. All right, so we'll do Baltimore, Maryland. We will do let's see, 1979. I think that was supposed to be the year of a great blizzard. So let's see. So that will be 1 year, 1979, and then we're going to search. And it's searching for weather data for Baltimore, Maryland in that time frame. So the highest temp, oh, wow. The highest temp was 93 degrees, 93.92 degrees. The average temperature was 55.42. and the lowest temperature was minus 2.92, and that's all in Fahrenheit, but I can choose Celsius if I want. The total rainfall for that year was 58 inches, 0.98, so almost 59 inches. The total snowfall for that year, which this makes sense because I thought that this was the Great Blizzard year, and I think it was 141.96 inches. So almost 142 inches for that year. So this gives me like an overview. The average daytime lasted 12 hours and 12 minutes, the average daytime. So that was pretty good. It also goes through and it has different graphs here. And at the bottom, it's just like snow. Let's see. So let's toggle that visibility. Okay, let's see. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. And we can actually see when all that snow fell. Oh my goodness. Look, it was February 20th of 1979 and through March. But do you see that really big graph there, how it just went straight up? It spiked. So that was, I was just curious, that was the Great Blizzard of 1979. So I remember that because my dad was at work, and I think he was stuck there for 3 days because he couldn't get home. And when he finally got home, he had to ride the public bus, and I think it was like dropped him off like a mile away or something. He had to walk the last mile or something. I don't know, something like that. So, and then this will show, this actually shows all of the information. You can do, how many rows per page. You can filter it. So let's say you wanted to do, you wanted to do a high and a low, or you wanted to do the average temperature. You could do that because this information is available. And then you can download color charts and weather data, or just weather data. So that's pretty cool. It gives you all the control over your temperature blanket. Let's go on to step 2 of 3. So let's take a look here. Step 2 of 3, choose yarn colors and assign each color a range. So you can browse color palettes, number of colors, 10 colors. Let's see. So you can actually change the colors. So if you want to go from 0 and below to 10 to 20 to 30 to 40, all the way up to 100 and above, if you're doing Fahrenheit, you can do that. You can have 6 colors. You can have 12 colors. You can make it as specific as you want. So right here, you can choose your number of colors. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, you can choose. Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, you can even do to degrees. Look at this. It goes up to 99 colors. Yeah, that would be a little difficult, don't you think? So let's stick with 10. We can browse color palettes, and that's always fun. Let's see what's down here. Oh yeah, okay. So we're going to do that in just a minute. So let's, right here, we can, okay, up here you can choose, select a gauge. And this one's temperature. You can do rain, snow, or daytime, like how long the daytime was. Let's select a brand, And so there are a lot of different brands. You can choose this one. I was happy because the Hobby Lobby one was the I Love This Yarn, which is my favorite yarn. You know that. But you could do Plymouth yarn, Premier yarn, Red Heart. Let's see, Premier. Let's see what they give us. Anti-pilling everyday worsted, 63 colorways. And that's what you want. Stitch Please Superwash worsted, 48 colorways. So that's interesting. Let's see what Big Twist is. They have 2 different yarns that we can choose from. Big Twist Soft, which has 18 colorways, or the Value yarn, 52 colorways. So let's choose that. Okay, so Big Twist Value yarn has 42 different colors, so that will work. Now let's browse our color palettes. Okay, so the category is diverging up here and 10 colors. So we have diverging red to blue, that's the top one. Diverging red to gray. Diverging red to yellow to green. And really, these are what floats your boat. Red to yellow to blue, orange to purple, purple to green. That one I really like. Magenta to green. Well, magenta to yellow to green. That one is probably my favorite. And brown to blue to green. Okay, so that's diverging. And then let's see what else they offer. One hue, multi-hue. Let's see, let's do multi-hue. Okay, so this one is orange to red, red to purple, yellow to green. So it's just shades of that same color. For those of us who want to stay within one color palette and still have a pretty blanket, it's going to be pretty. Oh, this one is really pretty, multi-hue, yellow to orange to red, and yellow to orange to brown, multi-hue green to blue. See, there's not a whole lot of green, but it's the blues that are closest to the greens going to a true blue. Blue to green, blue to purple, purple to red, purple to blue, and purple to blue to green. So that is the multi-hue. Just going to check one more. Creative. Oh, look at that. Spectral. That one is really pretty, actually. I really like that one. It has a lot of different colors. Verity has like purples over to yellow. Accent. That one's pretty. That one kind of has a soft pastel colors. I really like that. Then there's cartoon. So if you were doing this for a child, or if you just like those bright, vivid colors, that would be the way to go. Classroom, unicorn, which is just kind of a pastel of all the colors. Jewel tones, that's really pretty. Traditional, and then baby pastels and fairy pastels. So those are really pretty. I didn't see those last night, but I really like those. So that will give you an idea, and then you can choose, different ones. So I'm going to go back to multi-hue, and oh, okay, that one. Okay, so this one was the most recent. All right, so we can choose our colorway. So let's, okay. Oh, so if you choose colorway, then this is going to bring up all the colors from the yarn that you chose. And so we have white to ivory to cream to light rose. The big twist yarns, let's see, the value yarn, there are 52 colors to choose from. So if you wanted to make your own specific colorway, you could do that as well. So this is what's really neat about this website, because it gives the creator, which is you, the designer, which is you, complete control. So I'm going to just start randomly picking some colors. So I think I do want a medium rose on there. So, and then I think I'll do, I'm just going to randomly pick some colors. Let's see. I think I do want a red to stand out for the hot, but I think I'm going to do a deep red, not the varsity red. So I'm going to do the deep red. So I think I'm going to go from like the deep red would be the hottest, and then over to, let me see, what am I going to do for the coldest? I think I'm going to choose, I think I'm going to choose sapphire. There we go, as the coldest. Or maybe cornflower blue. I don't know. Let's just start picking. So I have 4 right here. I do want to do some green. I do like green in there. So let's see. I'm going to choose, this might turn out to be the most horrendous looking. Okay, so we have 5 on there. So I'm going to choose 5 more because I want to go by 10-degree increments. So I'm going to choose, this one doesn't have like a lot of different, interesting. Okay, so next to the deep red for the cold, I think I'm going to choose this orange. Bump, bump. And then go into a, see, they don't have a whole lot of yellows, and they have varsity colors, which are very, very vibrant. Maybe that's what I should use. Let me see. Let me choose a new palette. No. Let's see. How many varsities do they have? Well, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Let's do, I'm just going to randomly, let's see, 1, 2, okay, so I have 6. I need 4 more. So we're going to do, a light green. No, that one's too close. Okay. Plum. A pale yellow, and And we'll do a navy blue. Okay, so that's 10. So we're going to use those 10, which I clicked on that. And let's see, so we can batch adjust the colors. So this is where, I'm just scrolling down, this is where we have the temperatures, okay? I'm going to come back and see. Oh, okay, you've seen this. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Alice. It is. The link is there. And I'm glad that you guys are talking about it. Good. And so here's the thing. You get to choose what color goes where. So from 94 degrees Fahrenheit to 84, I'm going to move this red up. So see how I just clicked on the arrow? And I can choose what goes where. So I'm putting the orange next to the red because that's going to be 84 to 75. Okay, so here's the thing. Because it's a past historic weather data, it knows that the highest temperature was 94. So that's why it's not going up to 100. So let's see what else we have here. Okay. So I'm going to move the plum down here. I'm going to move the titanium there. And we're going to do the okay. There we go. And then I am going to move, let me see, we'll do the pale yellow in the springtime temps. And we're going to do this blue right here. Okay, I think I have all of my colors in the order. Oh, let's see. Yes, I think I do. I have all the colors. Well, I want that plum to be the coldest. So there we go. So plum to varsity blue to sapphire to titanium, cornflower blue, pale yellow, medium rose, forest green is going to be the 65 to 75, and then orange and deep red. So I am very happy with that range. You see it has the deep red to the orange to the forest green to the medium rose, pale yellow, cornflower blue, titanium, sapphire, varsity navy blue, and plum. So it also tells you how many days you are going to, oh, look, it says 0 days, 0 days, 8 days. It was the low. So, oh. Okay, so this plum was 0 days on the average. Huh. Okay, so if I do the average, I'm not even going to be using the plum. I don't know how I feel about that. And this one, the deep red, is 0 days on the average, but it was the high. 65 days as the high. Okay. So I could use the high or the low. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm just going to let it go that way. And then step number 3 of 3, we are going to choose our pattern. This is the fun part. Okay. Are you ready? Because it starts out with just the straight horizontal. So this is what my blanket would look like. Can you see? Because it starts with January and ends with December, you have some of the same color palettes on either end of the blanket, which is what is really neat, because then in the middle-ish is where you get all the nice warmer colors and then the cool colors on the ends. So let's see what happens if we choose a chevron. Preview chevron design. There we go. So then this is a preview of what it would look like in a chevron. How pretty is that? Oh, look at that. It just kind of gives it a little extra visual. I really like that. So this, let's see, what if I did a C to C, corner to corner blanket? That's what it would look like as a corner to corner blanket. That's pretty too. What if I did it in a calendar form? Now this is the calendar form. So there you go. And oh wait, that's not the calendar, that's squares. Okay, this right here, preview month rose design. Okay, let's see what that is. All right, let's take a look. Rows are grouped by month from top to bottom. Months with fewer days have extra rows added so that each month section has the same number of rows. Each month section has 31 total rows. So basically it is like this would be 1 month right here, because I see that there's like, they put white. Now you could use anything as your additional. You could choose any color to be your additional. And see, here's the month right here. And so like February obviously is going to have more white. So that's this one right here, because there's typically only 28 days in February. But let's take a look at some more designs. Okay, this is a calendar design. Here we go. This is the typical calendar design. So each square represents a month. And as you can see, it goes January, February, March, 1, 2, 3 across the top. And then April, May, June, July, August, September. And then there are spaces between in the white to represent, because like this one would fit right in this one because the days continue, but you have to have more white because of that, or more of a border color or a blank shade. We'll call it a blank shade. So whatever you choose to be your blank shade, that would be it, right? So that's what that's like. This one I really like. This one is month squares. No, this one is split month square. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Continuous square design. I want to see that one. So starting from the center, stitches are added in a clockwise square pattern. Possible crochet patterns, you could do a granny square, a moss stitch, linen stitch square. You have 71 rounds with 32 additional stitches. So this is really pretty too. So you would get a nice big square. And obviously you have, you know, this one, it's different. It's different. I'm not sure with this color palette how I like it. There's an awful lot of red going on in the outside, but you know, it's not bad. So this way you would just do, I believe this is how you're going to do it, one side per day. So each completed, you know, row would be 4 days. And I'm pretty sure that that's how they're doing it. So that's kind of neat. But anyway, this is just, this is the way to you know, just get an idea for what you like. And here's the thing, you can actually download these. So this is, let's see, average temp. You can choose to add the low temp. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, wow. I'm going to take that off. And so, like, for me, I really like this chevron design only because it gives, a little more visual. But there's so many different ways that you can make your own calendar blanket. And basically, you are the creator. Like, we didn't even go into this one. Each square represents a month. So this one is really kind of cool because you do 1 month at a time. And it is in, like, you could do one granny square for 1 month, and then you do one big granny square for another month, or whatever design you decided to make, but it's made in the square. So that's pretty cool too. Actually, I really kind of like that one because then you can see what month was the hottest. Woo, right? You can see it. July and August. I mean, July was really hot. Look at that. It's mostly all red. That's pretty crazy. And August had a few nice days in there. Anyway, it's interesting. It's a way to, to get your designing creative flow going. And let's take a look at this one. Each square represents 1 month. Each round in a square represents 1 day. So here's this one. And this one is, each round is split in half to represent 2 different weather parameters. Months with fewer days have extra rounds added so that each square has the same number of rounds. So each square has 32 rounds. And that is like the high and low temp. High and low. So that's pretty cool. That actually has a really neat visual effect there. I mean, how cool is that? I like that one. So basically, that is what I found. And oh, Naomi says she likes the chevron. You like the square per month. I know, right? Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. You guys are like, oh, that's cool. I love it that you guys are chatting away. Yes, you can use up your yarn. You can decide what colors you want. You don't even have to use that one particular color palette. As long as, let's say you want to do a 4-weight yarn, you can choose it in different yarn types or yarn brands or whatever. But this is a really nice way to plan your blanket. You already know what it's going to look like. You already know it's going to be beautiful. And maybe the year that your grandbaby was born, or the year that your son or daughter was born, or anything like that. As long as there is historic weather data for that area, then you would be able to pull that information up and make a blanket. So I like this idea. Or an excuse to buy more yarn. That's right, Alice. That's right. We're not gonna be shy about that, are we? Yes. And Naomi, I know it's really neat. Now, you might want to work on that in between time. But if you find one that you really like, you have the weather data, You have, oh, you can print off charts, and it's really nice because it tells you, let's see. I'm just looking at it right now. The split month squares, I really like that. Okay, so you can download the image so you know what you're working on. You can choose the color. Oh, let me go back and show you that because I didn't show you that. Share screen, weather history. Okay, so right here you can do the color of additional rounds, and you can choose what color you want to use. So let's say you want to be, dramatic. Let's try black. Save color. Oh, look at that. That gives it a little more elegant edge there. You can do the, you can do any color basically. So I did black. I think that's really nice. And let's take a look. I need to know how we can print it. Let's see. Okay, so you can download the weather data, and that way you have 365 days. So then you would assign, your colors, which you've got here. So you can download this chart, and then you can also see what the blanket is going to look like. You can download that image. Oh, here we go. So this is, oh, look at these. These are some patterns that were shared by other people. So that was neat. All right. So there's that. And so that was my fun find for yesterday. And I just really wanted, oh, Robin says, I'm with you, Naomi. I see hours messing with this today. I know, because here's the thing. You can find like your favorite designs and then pick out your favorite people and design their blanket. And then you can, like Alice said, go shopping for the yarn. I mean, this is a whole project, right? This is a fun project. It's an excuse to buy more yarn if you need an excuse to buy more yarn. Most of us crocheters, yarnaholics, we don't need a real excuse. We just need a little inkling of an excuse. But you can also get an idea of, how much of each one you're going to need. Obviously, in mine, the red was a big chunk, so I would need more than one skein, but it probably will give you an idea of how much yarn you're going to need, depending on the style of blanket that you choose. So anyway, I hope that you have fun doing this. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Christy. Christy, let's see. You just came in a little bit ago. Let's see if it shows the dimensions of the finished blanket. Let's take a look. I did see something, but I'm not exactly sure what it means. So you guys help me out here. Because let's take a look. Dimensions, width and height. Okay, so you actually get to choose, but I'm not sure if that's per square. 3 by 4, 2 by 6, 1 by 12. I'm not really sure what that is. So this is a 3 by 4. I don't really know what that means because it just says width and height, but it doesn't say by what. It doesn't say whether it's the individual squares. I don't know. So if we're doing this, if we're doing this by like an individual square, each square is a is a granny square. I know that 5 rows is 7 inches across. So that is going to be one big blanket. So I think that it would need to be like a single crochet moss stitch or something like that. Or even just a single crochet, in a square. I'm not sure how you would do that and make it not be room size, I don't know. Additional rounds per square. Okay, let's see. Additional rounds per square. I'm not sure what that means either. So we would need to, listen, you guys got to get on this and check it out, right? Because, okay, so patterns aren't provided. We're going to have to do our own research and figure out, because on paper, this doesn't look that big, right? I don't know. What do you think the 3x4 means? Dimensions, width, and height. Oh, I know what it means. Okay, 3 squares across by 4 squares down. That's what it means. Okay. So if we wanted 4 squares across, okay, that's what that means. It's not a measurement. It is a design element. So this one would be the, like, from left to right, top to bottom, January, February, March, April. I like that one too. I like that design. Because I like the way, do you see how the colorways just kind of go in a stripe? I like that a lot. I probably like this one better than I like the 3x4, but let's check it out one more time. 3x4. There's the 3x4. Let's see. If we did a 6, if we did a 12x1, that would be like the longest scarf in the world. Oh yeah. From January to December. Wow. This could be a wrap. But it doesn't say, okay, so here's the 3x4. It doesn't say the dimensions of the blanket itself. And I've seen pictures. Haven't you seen pictures of the people who were, sitting, or not sitting, but standing up on a balcony, and they had their blanket hanging over like a 12-foot, 15-foot balcony, and the blanket was like humongous. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yes, you could do average temp by week to make a scarf. That would be nice. That's a good idea, Alice. I like that. Or it could be an art piece on the wall. Oh, cool. So Tara was thinking about, I like that. Tara was thinking about using different stitches to make it more exciting. Wow. Oh my goodness. So, Catherine says she's using her 200 stitch book and doing a row by day. That's nice. Hey, Tina. Hey, Christy. I didn't get a chance to to say hello to everybody because we were busy going down our little rabbit hole of looking at this website. So the link is down below, but it's super easy. It is temperature-blanket.com. And so have fun, design away, and I'd be really curious to see what your designs you come up with. So I hope that you had fun today. I had fun with you. This is a wonderful way to honor someone's maybe birth year, or if I was in a crochet group with another woman who was going to make a temperature blanket for her mother. Now, her mother traveled a lot during the year. And so what she was doing was she would get the average temperature of where she was currently at. She would write the dates down, and she would write the temperature of wherever her mother was. So she traveled all across the United States. I'm not sure, I don't really remember why, but it had something to do with visiting family, and it had to do with, I think her husband was an over-the-road truck driver, or some, I have no idea. Anyway, so there was that. And so she actually made it very personal for the year. Unfortunately, she started it in January of 2020. And we all know what happened that year. So instead of having this fun travel the United States, let mom see what temperature was like that whole year while she was traveling, she didn't get a lot of traveling done that year. So anyway, but the thought was there. And then life happened, because that's what happens. Life happens sometimes. So it is, let's see if I can, let's see if I can add another one. This one is, all right, let me show this. Okay, so this is the website. It's on the screen. I hope you can see it. So if you decide to make one, or if you just plan and design one, I would love to know it. Go over to our Facebook group that is for Crochet Therapy, and let us know. If you design one and you have a little photo of the preview and you want to share it to us. That would be fun too. So I hope that you have a wonderful Monday. And this is just going to kick off your week, give you some ideas. We're still in January. It's not too late. But you don't even have to do it for this year. So that's fun, right? This one is more fun, I think, because then you get to actually see what it might look like. And so I hope that you have a great day. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everyone. And I will see you on Wednesday.